meetings. Giannis Antetokounmpo, happy birthday, kid. You turned 22 today, despite the fact that this is already his 4th NBA season, if that's even plausible. In honor of the Greek freak, Timmy, I'd like you to rank your top 5 NBA players that are currently 22 years of age or younger.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Andrew Wiggins at number 5, averaging over 20 points a game. This kid came in with a lot of hype.
Yes.
And at Kansas, it was really up and down, if you remember it. We saw flashes of brilliance, and then he would disappear. He's really come to the forefront this year. Put the ball on the floor. Yes.
Right?
Well, didn't he have a nickname for him?
I like, Air Canada, Buzz the Tower. It's okay. It's Canadian.
He has to be on the list, number 5, and I think only getting better. I think he's a guy that could average 26, 28 points a game in the league.
I agree. What about number 4? Cat. It's got to be Cat.
Towns.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Second year in the league, his game's really expanded. Step out, shoot threes, post up. What can he do? I think he's a Hall of Famer one day.
Whoa.
Ike's skill set is more diverse than a Tim Duncan sort.
Okay.
And he reminds me a lot of Tim Duncan. Now, will he win the championships? No. But he's playing with a young core that has so much potential.
You're putting him as a Hoffer, then I'm assuming your guys in front of him are all going to be Hoffers.
Like Kristaps Porzingis, I don't know how good you could be. I don't know if you're Dirk Nowitzki. I don't know if you're just a really good NBA player. He's 7'3". He shoots step-back jump shots. I can't comprehend how great he could become. And the thing that you have to love about a guy like this, from day one, he wasn't scared. This is not an easy situation he's been brought into.
Yes.
Into New York, playing alongside Carmelo.
Boom.
Phil, distractions, coaching changes. There's been a lot of drama. He's only been there a year plus in a Knicks uniform, and the sky is the limit for him. He has changed around the Knicks' fortunes. Not Carmelo Anthony, but Kristaps Porzingis. Number 2?
Yep.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. How do you say it?
Antetokounmpo.
Can't we just call him Smith?
No, it's the Greek freak.
This guy's tremendous. Averaging 22 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, can do it all. I mean, Jason Kidd may be the perfect coach for him because if anybody's going to know about triple-doubles or grabbing a fast break and starting a fast break, posting up, he's not a great shooter, but the shooting aspect of his game is coming along.
And that's something Jason Kidd had to deal with early on in his career, right?
Yeah, and by the end of his career,
he's a great three-point shooter.
One of the most makes in NBA history. I think he's in the top 10.
And the body's filling out, Timmy. You can just look at the graph, right? I mean, when he came in, I just can't believe we're talking about a guy that's in his 4th year already. He was a toothpick.
And I don't know if it's been a good thing or a bad thing. He hasn't played with a lot of good guys. Has that given him an opportunity to really make some mistakes on the fly?
Sure.
To do some things he wasn't supposed to do? But he is just so damn talented. Obviously, you saw the height, you saw the length, but it's his basketball IQ that separates him from everybody else. If he starts making standstill threes, I mean, he's going to be unguardable.
Give me a comparison to a guy that doesn't play in the league anymore. Can you give me a former point guard, point forward?
Why are you trying to leave me here?
Well,
why are you trying to set? Where are you trying to steer me?
Because I look at it and I see that and I go Magic. I look at a guy that was 6'9" and Magic Johnson that revolutionized the point guard position. I don't know. Look, you never want to say that guy's going to be Magic Johnson because there's only one Magic Johnson. But damn, when you look at some of the stuff, you go, that's what Magic used to do.
Yeah, I mean, he's got that passing ability. I mean, he's got a little LeBron in his game. I mean, think about the Bucks beat the Cavaliers this year. They give the Warriors all they could handle.
Yeah.
They've been tough. And who was he playing alongside? Jabari Parker, who's definitely taking a step in the right direction. But Tony Schnell and Matthew Dellavedova's
not a whole
backcourt?
lot. Your number 1 kid, I say kid, 22 years of age or younger in the NBA is?
This may surprise some people. Joel Embiid.
The process?
I cannot believe how freaking good you are. It's one thing if you're blocking shots and rebounding. Dave, every night I look up at the stat. 2 threes made, 3 threes made, 24 minutes, 14 rebounds. Think about when they start playing him, 30 minutes a game.
Look,
I don't know who's a better building block. I really wanted to get Ben Simmons on this list, but you don't want to disrespect a guy like Andrew Wiggins averaging over 20 points a game. But I think Ben Simmons is a generational type player with his passing ability and his size. And he's playing along this guy. I made this claim, and I wasn't just saying this for shock value reasons. I'm looking at Ben Simmons, I'm looking at Joel Embiid, and I'm looking at the pieces. Nerlens Noel, Okafor. If you're able to move those guys, salary cap, all the money in the world to spend. The 76ers will, I'll repeat this, they will win the title in 6 years.
Wow.
No doubt about it.
Wow.
They have 2 of the best young players in the entire NBA.
When you look at that youth movement in the NBA, and look, LeBron's not going anywhere. We hope for still quite some time. Steph Curry, KD, Russell Westbrook. Does this mean the future's bright for the league when you have this much talent at that young of an age?
Well, I mean, it's hard to say when you go from Michael to Kobe to LeBron. What's going to be that next guy?
Out of those 5, could one of them be? It's hard. It's tough to be those generational players.
I don't want the bar didn't fall that low to Kobe, but I feel like it's been almost raised again with LeBron. Do you feel the same way?
It's a great way to put it. And that's not a knock on Kobe Bryant. It really is
No,
not.
I mean, Kobe did all he could.
Won
With 5 titles, you know what I mean? But I think LeBron, even though he only has 3 championships, I think he's elevated it, and now you're going to see a little dip again.
I think you're right. In the manner in which LeBron got it done last year, you're right. He re-raised the bar, coming back from 3-1 deficit, never been done, blah, 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 hit Cleveland, all that. You're right. And the fact that he did it then, we wonder if this guy will ever do it. But look at him, the Greek freak. His last name, Timmy? Giannis
Antetokounmpo?
It's close enough. Antetokounmpo. You got it.